Hello and welcome. My name is DW and this is Dub's Beauty Diary. So today I'm doing a video where I talk about some of the brands I have multiple palettes from and have used multiple palettes from because I have a lot of unused palettes in my collection. I've got 5 brands sitting here and I'm going to talk about them and tell you if I could only keep one, which one would I keep? And if I had to declutter one, which one would I declutter? So the first brand, let's just start with the least amount of palettes. So that's Too Faced. I have Life's a Festival, which is, sorry about the reflective packaging, but these are all, most of these are duochromes. And then I've got Chocolate Bar, and then I have Chocolate Gold. So my favorite palette is, like, if I could only keep one, would be the Chocolate Gold. There are a lot of shades in here that I particularly like, and the palette I would get rid of is just the regular Chocolate Bar. Some of them I like, but some of them are kind of like the same. You know what I really want to do is I want to combine these two into one palette. I have a list of all the shades that I want to keep out of both of them to make the one palette, but I don't know how to depot Too Faced shades without cracking them and stuff like that. So if you know how to do that, comment down below so that I can maybe try that sometime. I do love this palette, but if it's between these three, I would keep this one and I would declutter this one. Next brand I want to talk about is Juvia's Place. So I've got the Nubian, which was my first real palette that wasn't like Claire's makeup. I've got the Masquerade Mini. I've got the Magic Mini. And I have the Warrior. So the palette I would declutter out of all 3 of these would be the Nubian, just because it's just not my vibe anymore. I thought this, when I first got it, I thought it was going to be more gold, but these are more bronzy, warm tones, so just not my thing anymore. So I would declutter Nubian. And if I could only keep one, I think it would have to be Magic Mini. There's just more color variety. There's a little bit of everything in here. I love this green and this purple. Yeah, so if I could only keep one, it'd be this one. If I had to declutter one, it would be Nubian. All right, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. Let's see, I've got, let's do ABH next. So we've got the Norvina Volume 4, which, if you're following my Project Pan, sorry, but there's a spoiler right there. Not much of a spoiler. Come on. I have almost dropped it on the floor. Subculture. I have Original Norvina. And I have Alyssa Edwards. Come on. There we go. So if I had to declutter one, it would be this one. I actually might declutter this. I'm gonna give it one last shot and then see what happens. And if I could only keep one, it'd be Original Norvina. This is one of my favorite palettes. There's a lot of sentimental value behind it, plus it's just stunning. Like, look at those shimmers. The whole top, come on, the whole top row is just beautiful. So yeah, that's my ABH collection that I've used. Next we'll do Colorpop next. I do have a lot of palettes from Colorpop, so hang tight here. So I've got Double Entendre, California Love, Sweet Talk, Sailor Moon, Pretty Guardian, whoop, Element of Surprise, Nook Ink, In a Trance. These plastic ones are hard to open. Mandalorian, the Child palette. I call him Baby Yodi. I know his name is Grogu, but I love Star Wars. She's so Solstice, or She's Got Solstice. Villains, Disney Villains Misunderstood. Aura and Out. The Lizzie McGuire palette, What Dreams Are Made Of. And last but not least, Midnight Masquerade. So if I had to declutter one, let's see. I would probably... Okay, I know. I would probably declutter Double Entendre. Pretty basic. I got this a little bit after I got that Juvia's Place Nubian palette, but I don't know. I like color, and when I was buying makeup, I thought that I needed to be like everyone else and do neutral colors. Can you see? Oh no, you can't. My cat is rolling around like an idiot back there. Anyway, if I could only keep one of these, it would be the Misunderstood palette. This is my favorite Colorpop palette of all time. It is so pretty. All the shades are unique. There's a white and a black. No pressed glitters, which doesn't bother me even if there was. It's just perfect. I love this palette. I love this palette. All right, so now those are 4 done. One more brand to go, and the next brand is going to be Jeffree Star. So if you don't want to listen to this part of the video or hear about Jeffree Star, you can just exit on out of here and I wouldn't be offended. But if you did want to stick around, that'd be cool. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 palettes that I've used of his. Let's start with the biggest one. We've got, what is this called? Bloodlust. Blue Blood. Alien. Beauty Killer. Androgyny. This palette reminds me of the Raw Beauty Christie collab with Colorpop at Foresight. Mini Controversy with the original shades. And wait, I've got another one. Hold on. Mini Breaker. Come on. And then give me 1 second so I can find that other palette. Here it is. Sorry about that. Thirsty. Okay, so if I had to get rid of one of these, I would get rid of the Mini Controversy. It's just not very cohesive in my opinion. I've made a few looks out of this palette, but nothing spectacular. And if I could only keep one, I would keep Thirsty. That's why I needed to find this, because this is my favorite Jeffree Star palette. The mattes are awesome. I like all of them, especially the yellow. And these are like glitter kind of metallic toppers. They're gritty, so yeah, glitter. And I like that. It's different. Yeah, so that is all of my, I guess you could say, favorites and least favorites. Palettes I would keep and palettes I would declutter from each of my brands that I have more than one palette that I've tried. Have you tried any of these palettes before? If you have, let me know down below what you think of them. Would you keep the same ones as me, or would you keep the ones I decluttered? I don't know. If you have a video already like this, be sure to let me know so I can go ahead and watch it, because these are really interesting to me. I like seeing everyone's preferences and a glimpse into their collection because I am nosy. Anyway, with that, we're just going to say adios, and I will see you guys next time. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you like beauty content and more eyeshadow palettes. All right, bye-bye.